103 is the time right now. Staple in Prince George's County is closing later this year. We're talking about Six Flags in Bowie. Now, right now, leaders are promising to redevelop that land there with the community's needs in mind. Our Randy Ayala joins us now live from outside the theme park. She is standing by with Prince George's County Council member Walla Blagay, who is sharing more information about the next steps for this surprise announcement. Good morning, Randy.
Yeah, good morning to you, Wisdom. Taking a lot of folks, including county leaders here by surprise. Six Flags announcing it'll be closing. The last day will be November 2nd for the season here. So just sending really shockwaves throughout the community here. I want to bring in Council Member Walla Blagay now to talk more about it. Walla, you told me you were shocked by this news too when you got the call just yesterday afternoon there.
We were so shocked. We just got the call around 4 o'clock yesterday, so people would say we knew this was coming. We did not know anything. We have been meeting with Six Flags twice a year, meeting with them. They've come to my office. There was no concerns about anything. People talk about, there were fights here and things like that. We had resolutions for that, and there was no issues at this point. So this was a shock to all of us.
Another point I want to make here, you said a lot of folks, there's been talk that townhomes are coming here, but that seems to be the trend, right? A lot of townhome communities popping up throughout the county. So what's your response to that?
This area is not zoned for townhomes or residents. So we want people to know that the actual zoning would have to be changed, which would take some time. We just approved the zoning for this area with the Bowie Mitchellville plan amendment that we approved last year. So we want people to understand we are going to try to make sure that this is economic development. This is about expanding our commercial tax base. We did talk with Six Flags. We're going to meet with stakeholders. And what we want to make sure people know is that we would not make a move without them knowing. I'm going to be having a meeting with the community maybe in the next weeks to let people know what's going on. We just want to get more information before we meet with the community, but they have already hired a broker and a group that is going to help with the sale, and we are scheduling meetings with them in the next couple weeks.
And 500 acres up for grabs here, so a huge amount of space here. In your opinion, what should replace Six Flags?
Well, we're trying to see, we want amusement, entertainment. We want something that would brought people here. We want the same. So I'm going to speak with the state's attorney, Aisha Brable, who should be the incoming county executive. We are actually, Park and Planning has already given us a list of the uses, and we're heading to Vegas to look for someone that will replace what we have now. And that will be next month. So it's timely. We're going to work with the EDC and everything. It's all hands on deck at this point.
So first moves will be happening next month, and you all are kind of scouting Vegas.
Right, we will. That will be one of the focuses, scouting in Vegas to see what we can get. And we also have people calling. Honestly, since this morning, people have been calling that are interested in there. So we're going to see what we can get. But we want to let people know this is not going to sit as an eyesore for years to come. We're going to make sure that we're ahead of the game and making sure that this transitions quickly and that we get a buyer that will be a partner and bring something quality to the community.
And I know I'm getting the wrap. I just want to ask really quickly too, because we're so close to Northwest Stadium here. Plans for that redevelopment too, because we have two big sites here just within miles here in Prince George's County, and a lot of changes are now coming.
Well, that one, we were preparing for that. We had a plan. If they moved on, they already started putting that in. We let people know the Blue Line Corridor Master Plan, that Park and Plan is already working. Please reach out to our office so you can get your ideas, because that will be soon approved, and that will allow us to scout for those that were interested in there. But I want people to understand. It's frustrating because Six Flags has a lot of memories, but this is also an opportunity, and we're going to take full advantage of it.
Yeah, and we can be excited for the future. But again, like you mentioned, Walla, thank you for your time. A lot of nostalgia here at the park for people who are from here, who've moved here. It's just a really big attraction, easy to get to. So we will be watching closely what happens next, guys, but I'll go ahead and send it back to you.
All right, Randy, thank you very much. For many, the news of Six Flags closing may come as a shock, but not for this theme park influencer that we're about to talk to.
Thrills have a beard. His question is, outside of CGA, which is California Great America, we know that park will be closing. Which parks do you think are most likely to be closed, sold by Six Flags?
Six Flags America.
It's like a park that you go to once and then...
Never again.
Yeah.
Joining us this morning is Derek Abbey of Extreme Thrills on YouTube and social media. Good morning to you, Derek. hundreds of roller coasters all around there. You've been on hundreds of these all across the country. You predicted just a few weeks ago that Six Flags America would be one of the next to close. Why do you think this one was on the chopping block?
So to me, it was always been, I guess, following the money. So last year we had two major corporations. We had Cedar Fair and we had Six Flags merge. And whenever you have two major companies like that, there's always going to be growing pains. You're going to have to offset, some of your debts, relocate your assets. And the fact is, Six Flags America sits on prime real estate. I mean, we've been hearing a lot of things about like maybe residential redevelopment, and I think was the house value in that area. The average house value is about 500,000, and when you look at 500 acres, I mean that's a big piece of property. I mean, there's a lot of potential there.
You also track these businesses across the country. Is this part of a national trend where things like this are happening?
Well, I don't want to say that. I would say it would be a national trend. I mean, we have seen, I guess the other thing that kind of tipped us off is over the past few months, Six Flags has been closing some of their, some signature roller coasters, some of their, I guess, lesser known attractions, but they're definitely cleaning up. You could say some of their coasters that are aging, rides that just don't have as, the higher amount of ridership or just high maintenance costs. But overall, I don't think I'm really concerned that there's a lot of theme parks that are going to be closing. Like I did, if you were listening to that video I mentioned earlier about California and Great America, we knew that that park was going to be closing. I think it's set to close in a few years. There's also, I believe it's Elitch Gardens in Denver, Colorado. They've been kind of on the chopping block. I believe their property, they sit on a leased land. But I guess I'm not overly concerned that we'll see other parks closing. But obviously, anytime you have a theme park like this, it's always truly it's truly sad for the people in the area. Obviously, it's very devastating. I couldn't imagine if my home park were to be closed. I mean, because you go there all the time. It's where you build memories. Yeah, it's just where your childhood, all comes from there.
Yeah, all right. Lastly, what do you think could be, is there anything that could be done to change the way that these theme parks operate like this that could possibly save them given the what's going on with the economy and everybody's money and all these different things? Is there anything that can be done to keep them from going out of business? Should they change the business model or anything like that?
So, I mean, I would say this, like every single business out there, you have to evolve to stay relevant. You got to stay on top. You got to continue investing into your properties. You got to build new rides. Same thing with amusement parks. You got to keep building new roller coasters, innovating. I mean, we've seen just parks within that area. About 90 minutes away, we have Rapterra. It's a launched wing coaster. Just opened up at Kings Dominion. Looks like it's going to be a big hit for that park. But yeah, you got to stay on top of it. You just got to keep introducing new attractions. Get your audience engaged to come back to your property.
All right. Well, we appreciate you spending time with us this morning. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All right. Take care.